What's up, guys? So today, this is our podcast. Me and Tig are doing today. How you doing, Tig?
Yo, what's up, guys? Today, this is our podcast that me and Jaden are doing today. What's up, Jaden?
Shut up, you're not even funny. Anyways,
Uh,
so we decided to do a podcast. We have always wanted to, I guess, make content. And do like a podcast. I feel like everyone talks about doing a podcast, Tig, and no one ends up doing it.
those facts. Everyone's like, "Yo, let's do it." No one ends up doing it, and so we're just following through what we told our friends we would do.
True. And I feel like me and Tig have like a lot of stories that a lot of people don't have. Like we grew up together, but we also just have like these crazy experiences that I don't know, like a lot of people don't have, and it's actually really funny.
No, it is. It's so funny.
So we're gonna have around 12 episodes. That's what we talked about. Just 12 episodes of us talking about, I don't know, funny experiences, just other stuff that's on our mind, stuff that's going on in the world. Yeah, we're excited to do that for y'all.
Yeah, and then we're also talking about like if we do think this is just fun, like talking to you guys, doing this podcast, and we'll add on to those episodes too, and just kind of start like just start doing more podcasts.
Yep. So let us know if you enjoy this, and we can keep doing it for you guys. But today, what I was thinking about, Take, is middle school. Um,
Oh, good old middle school.
it's Middle school is a whole different thing because you're going through puberty, right? It's when you first just starting like to figure out everything, and I feel like everyone has a freaking funny middle school, I don't know, like experience or like something that went crazy in middle school. Do you have anything take that went on?
Bro, middle school, it was a wild middle school story. I don't know. Let's see. I feel like my most wild middle school, let's see. Growing up, middle school, I was very competitive. Um, so I don't really have any I wasn't as crazy as I was in high school when it came to middle school. Like middle school, like I was like pretty decently crazy, but like high school and like now, I'm just so much more crazier, which is kind of weird, but like crazy in like a good thing, like making people laugh, like not like, oh, this man's doing something stupid, like covered in peanut butter run through like a dog park. Like who would ever do that, Like it's just crazy. um, but let's see, middle school. That's a long time.
I
So
have
it was
one
like
if you want me
4 years.
to say
Yeah,
it.
no, go for it.
I have a lot of middle school stories, I feel like. But there's one I was in ninth grade. So ninth grade here in Utah is still junior high, so middle school. And I remember this is when Baja Blast just came out.
Good
And
old Baja Blast.
I was like, my friend was able to go to the gas station every morning. I guess his parents took him. And he's like, dude, I can buy you this huge thing of Baja Blast. Well, kind of like a can, like it was like a huge can, and I was just like, yes, like I'll pay you, if you get me it. So, he got me it, because we had our first class together. It was math, and so he got me it. I was so hyped. I was like, let's go! Like this makes me so excited. Um, so I put it on my desk, and the teacher walks in, and this teacher, he's kind of more strict, but like he was kind of a meme in a way. He was our math teacher, and
Oh, Mr.
I wouldn't drop names, but
No, like he's a king, bro. Come on.
but all I would say is he kind of looks like the person from Incredibles, the teacher, from the first one. But he he saw that I had a soda can on my desk, and right before class, I just opened it and took a sip. And he saw that it was opened, and he walked up to me. Right when class started, he's like, "There's no drinks in my classroom." I was like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't know that." He's just like, "Well, you have to throw it away." I was like, no, like this is a huge thing. Like, I'm not throwing this away. He's like, no, you have to throw it away. He grabs it, goes to the trash, and just pours it in the trash. This huge thing of this Baja Blast. And I am just mortified. I'm sitting there and my blood is boiling, man. I'm just like, I paid $5 for that shiz, and you're just pouring it into the trash can in front of the class. I was like, he's not getting away with this. I was like, this man's done for. Like, I am pissed. Uh, so during lunch, me and my friend from that class was like, he's not getting away with this. It's like this guy has to pay. Like this teacher has to pay. Um, and he's like, all right, what are we gonna do? I was just like, let's axe bomb him. And pretty much, if you don't know what bombing is when you get a thing of axe and you tape the uh, the axe, right? And you keep a pencil on top. But once you take the pencil out, it'll drop and it'll just be it'll be spraying nonstop until the can's out. So we get two axe bombs ready, and during lunch we go and we see that he's in his room, and what we do is we take the pencils out and we throw both of them in there and we shut the door. And if you ever went to a middle school locker room, you already know axe is so strong. So we throw it in there, right? And it's just spraying everywhere, and he starts freaking out. He he grabs the spray, and this is according to my friend who was in there trying to finish up assignment during lunch. But the windows weren't open, so when he grabs it, supposedly it sprayed him, and he has glasses on, but it just sprayed the crap out of him. So he dropped it again, ran, opened the windows, and he threw him outside. But by the time he threw it outside, the place was just drenched in axe. Like it smelled so strong, and where he had to like to leave the classroom and like air it out and like pretty much have class like outside in a way. And I felt so like, yeah, what's up, then? Like, don't ever touch my Baja Blast. But the thing is that I feel like he could have caught us because there are security cameras. I don't think he ever went up and just like asked him like, "Hey, this happened. Like, who did this?" Like, because you could definitely tell it was us. We were like, if you just looked at the security cameras, you could tell it was us. But he never said anything. He never no one ever asked any questions in that. So I was just like, this man knew what he did. Like, he deserved this. Like, he got axe bombed and he deserved it. So I was always pretty proud about that story.
I'm actually pretty sure that I had so that happened, and then I had that class like at the like my last like period. It
Yeah.
was Miss class, and I could still smell it. And I'm like, dude, whoever like someone put too much axe on. Like, ain't no way, bro.
The thing is in junior high, like honestly, all the kids just sprayed themselves anyway. At least when
Oh
we
yeah,
were in
no, it
junior
was just
high.
so much axe, so much axe.
But yeah, that's my story. Did you have anything, Jake?
I got one story. So I went to school 7th grade year with Jaden, and then I moved up to Springville, went up there to junior high, and then I moved back down, and then I finished 9th grade year with Jaden. And when I was up in Springville, like I knew no one probably knew me. And I'm at the school, new school, I'm like, bro, like I'm that new kid. No one likes being that new kid, but I was always that new kid for some odd reason. And so then it was like I'd say like it was like the third day, but someone in the class is right behind me and we're watching this movie. I can't remember what the movie is. We're in
Oh
English
no.
class watching the movie, and the person next to me pulls out an empty plastic water bottle and he starts twisting it. And so then as I see him twisting it, I'm like, oh, like you already know what's gonna happen. Someone's gonna unscrew it and it's just gonna fly off. And so as I'm like watching them like try and unscrew the lid, they're
Yeah.
not able to get it. So I look over and I'm like, hey yo guys, I got you. So I basically go over, look over, I go, yo, I got you. And in the middle of the movie, I let it off. And the pop that it made was insane. It was so loud. And the fact that like it was on one of the quietest parts in the movie just made the whole class jump. The teacher jumped, instantly turned on the light and yelled at us and gave us a big old lecture. And then she goes, I who was it? The homies did not snitch. No clue who they
Yeah.
were, but the homies did not snitch. I said, "Yeah, let's go."
W mans, bro.
It was crazy. It was so funny though.
The thing is like those type of stuff like in junior high and stuff like that was like the most like those are the funniest things. Like now it's just like, like he popped a thing during class, but like when you're that young, it's just like you're king, man. Like that guy is top G.
Oh yeah, no, like it's so funny when you're so much younger. Then like you take a look back at it, and you're like you can laugh at those moments because you're like, yo, I can't believe I did that. Like
Yeah,
I really thought I was so cool doing that.
dude. Do you remember Hornets? Uh,
Hornets were like bees is what you're saying.
no, 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 no. Like the
Or
so
like
the
the
rubber
baseball.
band. No, the rubber bands. They would like
Oh
you'd get rubber
yes.
bands. Oh
You
my
get rubber
gosh.
bands, and then you get paper, fold up the paper until you can't really fold it anymore, and then just launch at people.
Yeah, well, people like duct taped it. So pretty much what it is, it's like yeah, you fold up a piece of paper till it's like really small, and you duct tape it, and you have a rubber band, and you just can shoot it at people, and it's like getting hit by like an airsoft gun. It hurts so bad, like it leaves
Or
welts. And there was like a whole war. I feel like in my junior high,
oh,
um,
there was a war.
dude, it's just like all the guys just carried around hornets, and when you like saw like someone, you just absolutely just demolish them, and it hurts so bad, dude.
No, dude. The worst part, I'm pretty sure who was it? I can't remember who it was, but all I know is they pulled out a hornet and then they pulled like a tack and they poked a hole through the
Yes.
paper and then he flung it at people.
Yes, that guy
And
was.
of course,
Oh,
like it hits you and it stays. And you're like, oh, it hurts. Yeah, it's so
yeah.
so
People got
funny.
wild with it, man. Like it draw blood. Like it
Oh
was,
yeah, it was wild.
it hurt, man.
Good old junior high days.
Jai is the best.
Alrighty. Well, I have a question for you.
Let's hear it.
What is your motto?
Motto, as in like in life, or
Yeah, just what's your motto?
I would say to always be kind to others. That's actually my biggest motto is just be kind to others. Just because in life, I feel like everyone goes through something. It's either big or small. Some people are very can be vocal about it, right? They're going through something, but a lot of people keep it in. Don't really tell anyone, and just kind of grind through it. And how you treat others and how you, I guess like talk to others can really affect their mood or how they're doing. Because like, imagine if I'm having a hard day or a hard time, and I go and I decide to be social and I go and talk to people, but the people I go talk to are just straight jerks, right? And they just not really give me the time of day and stuff. Like it just makes your mood and just it makes your day a lot worse. Where on the flip side is if you're just kind to everyone, right? Someone comes and talks to you and you're just kind to them, it can really help their day and be able to help them get through that situation, and just kind of step by step. I just feel like that's a big thing in life. Just always treat others like you just want to treat like you want others to treat you. Um, so I always try my very best to be warm and welcome. Of course, I'm not perfect, and some days I have no social battery, and I just don't want to talk to anyone. And I'm a pretty social guy, and sometimes I'm just like, nah, I'm not really gonna do anything or talk to anyone this time. But usually, I'm always just like, okay, I need to be kind to everyone I talk to, and be able to be that person where they can rely that I can be their friend.
No, I agree that like 100%. Like yeah, and I agree that so much.
What about you, my man?
All you're saying. You know, yo, I might get crap for it, but you guys already know you only live once. And the reason why that's one of my favorite mottos
YOLO.
is because you shouldn't really care what people think about you because it's your life, right? And like if you're not like living life to the fullest, then I feel like you're like kind of wasting it in a way because it's like you shouldn't really care what people think because nowadays, like everyone is so like, oh, like they're talking about like behind my back, so I'm not gonna hang out with them anymore. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they're so like kind of like so insensitive, and then like all you have to do is just be the big person, be nicer to them, and then like who knows, like they'll probably be nicer to you or just treat you with more respect if you treat them with respect. And like I know you just only live once, so like just live your life and have fun with it. I think.
Yeah. So, like, pretty much what you're saying is like just do you, right?
Yeah, you do you, and I'll
Do-
do me.
I love that.
Yeah.
YOLO. Remember when YOLO came out? That was middle school too.
Oh, yep. No, yeah. That's why I was like, yo, YOLO came out middle school. It's crazy.
Take what is a crazy YOLO moment you've had recently?
Crazy. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie. This literally happened last night. So I'm not. You guys shouldn't gamble. It's just a free dollar. So they gave me a free dollar, and I'm like, I'll use it. I'll use it. I'm not promoting gambling. Honestly, you really shouldn't do it because it's stupid anyways. Like you'll lose money. You're bound to lose money. Yeah, always end on a win. You know. No. So I'm up like 300, and then I go to blackjack and it's 1 a.m. and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go all in. I go all in and I'm at 14. The dealer's at 2. And if you guys know this, 2 is it's a bust card because hypothetically, like they'll pull a 10, like they have a 10 underneath it. So like 12, then they can pull another 10, and it just busts. Because like 21 can't go over 21 stuff.
Mhm.
Um, so I'm at 14, go all in. I'm like, oh bro, you gotta be kidding me.
How
Like
much did you go on
14,
with?
14. So I all in with $300.
So you built
So
that one
14.
dollar all the way up to 300.
Yes, I got that $1 all the way up to 300. It doesn't really happen at all. Like, it doesn't happen too much. I wouldn't say like 1 in a million it happens. But so it I hit 14, and of course I'm like I gotta stand because dealer's showing it too. And then the Wi-Fi freezes on me, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me! Like I want to see what happens, because it's something about like the thrill of watching that much money is why people love gambling because they always get this kind of high once they win super big, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I get that high too. Like I had it just the other night. So I see it. He pulls a 10, then he pulls another 10. So the dealer busts. So now I just doubled my money. So now I'm at 600. And then I have this little butterfly roaming around, and don't want to name any names, but he may be talking on this podcast right now. But he goes, do 600, and he's like yelling at me. Sorry, I kind of yelled into Mike, but he goes, he's yelling at me to do $600. And I'm like, bro, ain't no way. But then in the back of my head, I'm like, dog, like this is just free money technically, because like I built it up from a dollar, so like why not, right? So I proceeded to go all in with $600, and all I knew is I don't know like what I had exactly, but all I knew is the dealer busted, so I just doubled my money again.
We were getting so high. We're like, no
it
way.
was it was crazy.
And go on.
Yeah. It's just it's so crazy. So at this point, I'm at 1,200, and I'm in the Discord with some of my work friends and just friends from friends too. And then like they see it and they're like, "Yo, dog, you're crazy." And then Jaden goes, "Dude, do 300 more," and I'm like, "Nah, nah, 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 nah." And he goes, "Dog, you haven't lost yet, because I've only pushed at this point. So I got 20. The dealer has a 20, so that's a push. You get your money back. You don't win, you don't lose. I've only pushed and I haven't lost yet. And I'm like, bro, as soon as I do it, I'm gonna lose. So I keep doing these smaller bets, and I'm just not losing. And I'm like, what is this? Like this doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. Realistically, it doesn't happen. It wouldn't make any sense. And I'm just playing by the book. But so then I look over at him. I go, fine, I'll do 300. So I'm at this point. I'm at 1,300. I put 300 in, and next thing I knew it, the dealer busted, and I won $300 more. So I'm at 1,600.
Bro,
And this,
you have to use a different word than busted, bro. I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
You can say
What else
lost.
am I gonna? What else am I gonna say?
The dealer lost. I
The
don't
dealer
know, but it's
busted
so
though.
sad.
Like everyone knows, like,
So
oh.
sus.
Yeah. So then I'm at 1,600, and then Jaden goes, "Yo, do 400 and go to 2,000." So I just haven't been losing. So then I'm like, no, 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 I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm just saying I'm going to bed. And then I said, you know what? We ball. We ball. So I go in and do 500 and I lose it.
His first loss.
So I first lost. And then the next hand I go, you know what? I'm doing $1,000.
All
So
in.
I proceeded to go all in. And I also proceeded to lose it all. So now I'm back at $25. So I really went from 1,600 to $25 with two
Tragic.
hands.
Tragic.
And like at that point, like me and Jaden were just talking. We're like, "Yep, and that is what like it's crazy how much you can win off of gambling, but it's also like you can win that much, but you can lose it all in seconds,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And most of the time, you're probably going to lose it all in seconds because every casino, it favors every casino that like gambles. It always favors the casino. Like it never favors you. Like you're
Sure.
not supposed to win. So at this point, I'm like, I'll just go on some slots and I'll just buy bonuses until I lose it all. So at this point, I go on a slot, I double it, so now I'm at 40. And then I went from 40 to 180. And then I went back down to 100 after I'm like buying everything. And at this point, like I'm just like yelling, like, we bringing it back, like, we bringing it back. And I'm like, I'm dead set on we're gonna bring it back to 1,600. Just dead set on it. And Jaden's like, bro, ain't no way like you're gonna do it. And he's just watching me. And I turn the 100 back into 200. And then I look at him and he goes, yo, dog, just do blackjack. And I said, no, 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 we doing this again. So then I buy the bonus, and that bonus paid out 800. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, yo, dog, like, I can actually like bring this back, you know, because I just have to go all in on blackjack. Now I'm back at 1,600, and I turn over at Jaden, and like his face was just like amazed, like what is happening right now? It's so funny. 2 a.m. We're laughing our heads off, and then so I'm at $800 at this point. I'm like, do I do it again or do I do blackjack? So then I decided to go do blackjack.
I was like, do blackjack. Like, do it.
You know? So I go all in on blackjack and I go back into the Discord call. And before I was at 800, I went back to the Discord call and I said, hey guys, I just lost all of it. I lost everything. And they're all like, oh, you should have gone to bed. So I'm at 800 and I'm like, yo guys, I'm at 800. I'm going all in. And they're like, no, go to bed. And I have two friends. And one of them is like, bro, your calls have been fire all night. Keep going. My other friend is like, yo, you got this, bro. Do it, do it, do it, do it. And so then I proceeded to do it.
All in
And
800.
I all in and I see a 13 and the dealer has a 10.
Oh.
And at this point, I'm like, oh, this is going to be rough. So I hit again, and it's a low card. It was a 4, so I'm at 17. And now I'm just praying. I'm hoping, I'm praying he doesn't pull a 7, 8, 9, or 10, or even an ace. So then the dealer goes, he pulls a 4, and then he pulls a 10, so he loses. So then I just doubled it back up, and so now I'm back at 1,600. And it
Oh my
was so funny.
gosh. I just
It was crazy. It was so funny.
I just realized if you would have hit again, you would have gotten 21. Because you pulled a 4,
Well,
right? That's
well,
crazy.
yeah, but like, oh, you're right. I could have I could have made it 21 and been like dead set, like, oh, I'm gonna win this,
No,
but
you
I
had to
went I
stay.
went for the thrill. I went for the thrill because you can sincerely bust with 17. Because like, what are the odds you're gonna get a 2, 3, 4, or 5, or
Exactly.
6? So like, yeah,
The thing
it
is,
was crazy.
he went to $1 to $20 to $200 to 800 to all the way up to 1,600. Lost all of it except for 20 and built it all the way back up to 1,600. It is unbelievable.
And like, I mean, and also it kind of goes back to that last question, right? Because my motto is you only live once, right? And I definitely said I'm only going to live once, so why not?
True.
Right?
And it was
Yeah,
free money too, right? So
yeah, it's free money, so it's like, why not? We
don't
ball.
we ball. Dude, a yellow moment um in my life. Uh I had a lot of yellow moments in high school. A lot of people don't know about my stories actually. I only tell like my close friends, but like I have so many stories. So in high school, we had my senior year, we had a thing called Ivy. It was like a group of my friends, and we're just adrenaline junkies. Like we did all this stuff, and we're like, let's make a group where we just do stupid stuff. Um, and so we called ourselves Ivy. And how you got into Ivy is you had to do a dare in order to get into Ivy. So what we did at our first meeting was we all wrote down dares, then we put it into a hat. So you have to think about like, all right, if I write down has to get tased, um, you have the opportunity to get your own dare. So you have to be careful. So we put all these dares in this hat, and everyone's just kind of like so nervous. They're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so scared what people put in there." So it goes around the room. One guy pulls out he has to get branded on his butt. Another one was just like he had to like go on a grocery store, whatever it's called, like those things you put your food on and it moves closer to the cashier. Has to like be in a speedo and like a swimming outfit and jump on it and pretend to swim, like stuff like that, right? So I'm like, it's moving around. I'm like, holy crap, these things are nuts. Like, this man has gonna have a scar for the rest of his life, and the other man's about to get kicked out of Walmart for the rest of his life. Like, what the heck? What am I gonna get? So it gets to me, and I pull out the slip, and I look at it, and what the slip says, my dare I have to do is, I have to get a fishing pole, and get a donut, and go to the police station, and hang
What?
it in front of a cop car while a
Wait,
cop's in it.
you got a donut and you go fishing for and you hanged it. What?
So I have to fish for a cop. I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm gonna die. Like, what the like, holy crap. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, but I got to do it. Like I can't I have to get in this group. I can't be the only one that doesn't do my dare. Um so I proceed, and by the way, you had to get it on video every time. So there had to be proof that you did it. And so me and my buddy, we get all the gear and we get ready. I end up getting one of those like donuts, like it's like six of them in a bag. Uh and so I hooked it on there. I got the paper bag and I hooked it on, and we go to the police station, and we see that there's a cop just parked out. I was like, oh my gosh, here we go. So I walk up to the his window, and I just start hanging the donut in front of his window. And he just looks over, rolls down his window, and tries to grab it. I'm like pulling it up, like, and he's just trying to grab it. Well, I'm doing that, and I'm just praying that he does not get pissed. Like, oh, I'm like, please be a cool cop. Please be a cool cop. Please don't be a douchebag. And he gets out of his car and just grabs the donuts and like starts laughing. I'm like, thank you. Like, this guy's cool. So he just came over and talked to us, and I was like telling him what I was doing, and he just thought it was hilarious. He's like, that's one of the funniest things I've seen as a cop. Like, that's hilarious, dude. Like, gave me a high five and stuff. Then my friend asked if he could get arrested, and so he got arrested, and I posted on my Snapchat. I'm like, oh my gosh, Alonzo's getting arrested. Like, that's crazy. But it was like the adrenaline I got before, I was so scared that like he's gonna get like, what are you doing? Like, that's disrespecting an officer, blah blah blah, which it kind of is. Um, And I don't think I would have the balls to do it again. But I ended up getting into Ivy and doing more crazy things that I will definitely tell on later podcasts. But like, I remember like that moment in my life, I was like, "Holy crap! What am I about to do?"
That is so funny, and the fact that it's just good thing that the cop was chill.
I know, literally, dude. It would have not been fun if he wasn't. I mean, I don't think he can like arrest me for it. Like, right? I mean,
Well, yeah, but like he for sure would have given you a lecture.
yeah.
For sure would have probably given you a lecture because I've definitely had a cop lecture me. And when the cop lectured me, he actually had me step outside of my car,
He just railed into ya.
and he was railing into me, and I'm like, no. And the funny thing is, when he asked me to get out of my car, I instantly put my head down on my trunk and put my hands behind my back. Like I was like,
Bro.
oh, I'm getting arrested, like bro, like I'm getting arrested for like drifting right next to the police station. Like what?
And he's like, "Hey, yo, what are you doing?"
Yeah, no, he goes, yo, bro, I ain't arrested you, dog. I'm like, what?
You're like, let's.
Lit. Okay, one thing that's really so funny because I'm like, where was I during this? Which I know where I was. I was up in Salt Lake,
You're in
and
Salt
yeah.
Lake.
But one thing that I've always wanted to do, you know, have you heard that like draft thing
Draft?
where it's like you pick a subject? So like, let's see, like starting five in basketball. You like all time starting five in basketball, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a turn drafting. Then you'll draft two people, and then like so it's like we're drafting stuff. So I'll take it like someone gets first pick, and we draft it starting five, and basically like everyone who like listens in on like the podcast can like see oh like he's gonna win or like they're gonna win, you know.
Okay.
And basically, kind of pairs up like who is the better team, you know.
Yeah.
I mean I think that would be kind of cool to do.
Like, it was sports wise. You're
Yeah,
talking about sports
it's
wise.
like we could literally do like top five just you're starting five, and we'll just do draft picks. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Do you want to do it with sports, or you want to do it with video games like Call of Duty, or do you want to do it
We
with
we
Minecraft?
could, we can do video games. We can do Minecraft. We can do food. We can do candy. We can do chips. We can realistically do anything. It's like Disney movies, Marvel movies, just anything you want.
Okay.
Really.
I say our first one is Call of Duty zombie maps.
Oh, Call of Duty zombie maps.
Mm-hmm. All the way up to Black Ops
Ooh,
1 to Black Ops 3. Because
ooh.
I was gone during the Black Ops 4 stage.
I bet.
Would that make sense? Would that
Yeah.
work?
We could do a wheel generator to see um who picks first, and we can just do top five.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Here, I'm gosh, I already have it pulled up.
W.
So I'm sharing my stream with you. Second. Well, of course there's two names. Duh. And then I'm just gonna put both of our names twice,
Smart man.
because it's like every other. I don't know why I'm putting the last name. Oh. Alrighty, are you ready?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
All right, we spinning it. Let's see who goes first. Oh,
Let's
bro, this dude
go.
stinks. Take it. I don't
W.
even want it. I don't even want it. I don't even want the first map. Okay, take it.
So, with the first draft of the 2023 zombies choosing thing,
Take it. Take it.
I pick Origins.
Okay, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. After that one, you low key might win. I ain't gonna lie. It's such Origins. I think is the best map.
Yep.
The best. Well, on my first pick, you already know I have to go with. I love walking my dogs. I just want to say that. I love walking my dog. I love walking my dog. So I got the Rising Rock.
Okay. Tries and jump.
So First we got the Rise and Rock. Here, I'm just gonna send you a message. You did Origins. And then I did. I don't know how to spell that. Horizon Rock.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. With my second pick, and I wanna explain why my first pick too. I feel like I need to explain.
Okay. Explain.
Origins was the first. This was on Black Ops 1, correct? Or was it on Black Ops 2? It was Black Ops 1.
It was on Black Ops 2.
It was 2? Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. It was the second Easter egg ever. So first was Moon, of course. But this is like the first one ever to have like a cutscene, right? And like all these like crazy steps on the staff. And me and Tag grinded our literally whole childhood to finish this freaking Easter egg. It's like one of the hardest Easter eggs there is. Not, I wouldn't say the hardest, but it's pretty dang hard.
It's so hard.
And
Gosh.
we just tried so hard and we could never get it because there was glitches in the freaking map of the staffs, and we're like, bruh, and we just like kind of gave up and just didn't do it. Then like 5 years later, or probably like say 4 years later, we ended up like, all right, we have to finish this, bruh, just for our childhood, and we ended up doing it.
Hours.
So
It took us 4 hours.
Yep, we ended up doing it.
It takes me to cuddle with a girl.
So that's why I picked Origins.
Origins, I love Origins, bro. It's such a good map. And the sad thing is, I knew you were gonna pick Origins because I would have also picked Origins, and you knew that too.
Yep.
So like it was just whoever chose first was gonna.
But Jaws of Draken, I don't think you spelled that right, but it's okay. It's still a freaking W.
Oh, no, I know. That's why I spelled it right now. So.
But that people's opinion, Origins and Diaz. There you go. It's those two are very close for being number one. So.
Oh yeah, no. Rise and Rock, I love Rise and Rock because you obviously know like the bows. You know, walk your dogs. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And the whatchamacallit, the Easter egg is crazy.
There's a boss battle, bro. It's like the first one ever to come out.
Yeah, no, and it's lit though. Like it's 100% lit. Panzer's coming in. It's crazy.
That could probably be my favorite Easter egg we've ever done.
Mine's that. Whatchamacallit? Rise and Rock 2. I was gonna say something, but I realized we haven't done that Easter egg. I can't say anything.
All right, my second pick is going to be Kino der Toten.
Oh, Kino.
And the reason why is that was my childhood. Growing up with Black Ops 1, I was like elementary. And like I remember like playing like that map only because I wasn't old enough to like get the map packs. I didn't have any money to get the map packs, so I just had the original Black Ops 1 what's it called? Just the maps. And I would just grind Kino der Toten. And I just feel like everyone loves Kino der Toten because it's just so nostalgic and just so fun. Like the Thunder Gun came to be. And it was just like, this is so freaking fun. It just, I miss it. I miss those days so much with that.
I agree. Like, it was so fun. Oh, I love that map too. Well, just saying. I think there's one map that's kind of ahead of it, and ahead of Kino der Toten, besides Origins and Rise and Rock.
What do you think?
That is Mob of the Dead.
Good pick.
I love Mob of the Dead, but I also hate it so much. I hate the map so much, but I love it at the same time. You know, it's just it's one of those love-hate relationships. Like, I hate it sometimes, or I just am in love with it, and I love playing it.
That's Mob of the Dead was crazy. That was nuts. Like that was like pretty like it's a pretty sketchy map being like in junior high, man.
Yeah, it was sketchy.
It's like you walk into a room, it's like thundery and like what's it called? Like
you're in prison.
People are like hanging from the ceiling. I'm just like, oh.
And like in fact that it's like also based on like a real prison too.
That's
It just
lit.
makes it even more crazy, you know? It's like it's just crazy.
And that man
One day,
Brutus, man.
my man Brutus. One day, I'm gonna go and spend a night in that prison
Dude, I want
on
to do
like
that
a
with you.
tour. Not like it'd be scary, but like it'll be so
But
lit.
would it be scary though? Like,
Honestly, nah, they'll see me and they'll say, "Oh, never mind, never mind. We
it's
shouldn't bother him."
well, it's not like there's no one in there anymore. It's just like a tour place now. Like, it's maybe like
Like,
I don't know.
I
I
mean,
I think it's lit because that's like zombies and be like, oh my gosh.
yeah, but like knowing us, like we would try to explore, you know?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Be like, "Oh, yo, bro, let's leave. Let's go explore this area or this area and stuff.
I have an idea. Let's leave.
Let's leave."
Okay. Hey, that's a good pick. But
Uh,
I still think I might have the W on this because I'm gonna pick for my third what's it called? Um my third pick, and I'm surprised you didn't pick it, but I'm picking Buried,
hey,
bro.
say it. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I
Dude,
knew it.
Buried was so fun. It
No,
was
I agree. It was so fun.
Mark
Like it is so fun.
the Mark II. It was just like it was so fun just
Mark
because
II,
like
bro.
it's like oh upgrade to the ray gun like what like that's a thing like there's no way and like it was literally the witch's house one was just sketchy like you just walk in lose all your money no matter what you do I don't care how good of a gamer you are you lost all your money walking into that freaking witch house and losing all your perks and you'd have all this money to pack or punch your gun go through the witch house and you lost all of it and you had to freaking gain it back up which is it was just like experience and a half.
Oh no, it's such an experience, bro. Like, oh, I hate going into that witch's house. It's it's so painful. It's so painful.
All right, what's your pick?
Alrighty, well, oh, there's so many good ones. Ooh, I have to go with. I love this map. I was talking about it earlier. It's Call of the Dead. It's that one icy map.
That's
And
true.
with that big dude, and you're like, bro, what is this dude? Just like it's like Moon in a way, where in the first round there's that big boss dude, you know,
Yep.
and just homie chomps your bullets for breakfast, and he just eats them, right? It's just I, that map was just phenomenal.
It was. I never had it because again, wasn't able to get it. And but it was that was I never really played that much of that one. So
Yeah, no, it such a good one.
I only played it
Such
when
a
I went to
good
your
one.
house.
I know, but the only thing is, we would only last like 5 rounds.
That's true.
But like then again, like 5 rounds, that's a lot of rounds to last, you know.
5 rounds done.
Just a lot of rounds to last.
Okay, I'm having a hard time picking between these two. Um, freak, and I just have to go. Oh, do I go with nostalgia or do I go with better?
Oh, I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say.
I'm going with Moon.
There's two I'm thinking. Your moon?
I'm going
Oh,
with Moon.
I was not thinking of that one.
I'm going with Moon just because that's just one that was the first Easter egg ever. Everyone was freaking out when you can blow up freaking planet Earth and you can just watch it happen, and like you're in freaking space, like it's so sick, and you're like, it was the start of Call of Duty zombie storyline. Like that's when people are like, oh my gosh, this actually has a storyline to it, and then Black Ops 2 comes out and you realize it followed the storyline. And like you're like, holy crap, like this is actually lit, like this is sick. So
Facts.
Moon is definitely should be on the top 5 ever.
All right. Well, am I good to go, or
Yeah.
are you done talking about how good a moon is?
Yeah, go for it. You're gonna steal mine.
I 100% am gonna say yours. Well, there's two I'm thinking of,
Please don't.
and the two, it's just either going back or just it's just better, and I just got to go with it. We going with. I hate the spider map. Not the spider map. Shadows of Evil.
Okay. Okay.
I think Shadows of Evil's solid.
Shadow was
Solid
dope.
map, like dope map. It was turning into that one whatchamacallit Margwa. It's just so good.
It was dope. It's like that's like when you're like when you first got like it only had one zombie map when you got Black Ops 3, right? And it was just like Shadows of Evil, and you're like, whoa. But like you're like, holy
At
crap!
first you hate it.
Like this is yeah. First everyone hated it, like this is the worst, but then really realize like there's like a whole like Easter egg to it, like even a hardcore Easter egg origins, and everyone's like, whoa, wait, this is lit.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a good pick. That was a great one,
Facts.
and I'm so glad you didn't pick mine because
Oh, do it. Pick it. Pick Revelations. Do
nope,
it.
you're not ready for this.
What?
This might not be people's favorite, but this is one of my favorite because it was like I just love the map on multiplayer. But I'm going Nuketown Zombies.
Oh,
Like
Nuketown Zombies.
just because this is in Black Ops 2. Everyone like loves Nuketown as like multiplayer, right? Like probably the best map ever. That and Rust in Call of Duty. And they made it into a zombies map, and everyone's like, "Holy crap, this is lit!" And it actually is a hard map because you don't get to like have Juggernaut or Pack-a-Punch immediately in your hands. They have to fall from the sky from the moon, right? Because it follows the moon storyline,
Mm-hmm.
and it has to fall from the moon. And so like you could be around I don't know 32 and you still don't have Pack-a-Punch, or you still don't have a what's it called um I don't know Juggernaut,
What's it called? Yeah,
and
Jug.
you're just like holy crap, like what am I gonna do? Like there's like I don't know what I'm gonna do. So it was just a hard map, but it was just so nostalgic and way fun.
The glitches on it too, where you get on top of the house.
That was
So fun.
that's what made it
That
nostalgic
was
too. That was
so
so
fun.
fun. The
Of course,
glitches
you always have to have that one person just spinning around in that corner,
with the Semtex.
holding a sticky grenade, and you just spin around.
So that's my fifth is Nuketown Zombies.
All right, well, that's not definitely not the one that I was thinking of, and I'm not going to pick Revelations because I am going to go with one of the first maps that they came out with.
Mm.
There's two I'm thinking of, and I'm well, okay, no, I'm having troubles trying to figure out which one I want to pick because obviously like there's Nocturne Toten, there's Verduct, which I hate that map, and there was like Shinonuma,
Yeah.
and then there's Dirt Rise, and like Dirt Rise, like it was just Pack Punch, first ever Pack Punch on. Yeah, I'm going with Dirt Rise. It's just, yeah, I'm going with Dirt Rise.
It's
Like
Rising?
first ever Pack Punch. Yep, first Pack Punch. It's just goaded.
It is
First
a
Pack
good one.
Punch. You got perks in there. You got OP Spot. You got teleporters. You got Hellhounds because that's also the first time they introduced Hellhounds too.
Would
Wait, was it?
would you say you'd rather have the OG one or would you rather have the Giant?
They're the same thing, bro.
I know, but like Giant has different guns.
I'm OG one, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just OGs.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
So I just wanted to see. That's a good pick. That's a very good pick.
Yeah, I grew up playing that one too. So
Nah, that one everyone just sat on that catwalk and just got the high rounds, dude.
yeah, and that's the best part of it.
I know a lot of people are pissed off. I already know about Grodd Crovey. That's some of people's favorite maps ever because of the dragon and all that. But I actually never really liked it that much. I actually didn't play it very much. We're still going to do all the Easter eggs. So if you want to see us do all the Easter eggs, by the way, make sure you follow because we'll probably do all the Easter eggs. We'll probably record them for you. Just keep on board because me and Tager, we have made a commitment and a goal to finish all Easter eggs in Call of Duty. So
That's facts. It's in my bio.
it is. It's in his Instagram bio. That is facts.
Yep.
So I know. So like a lot of people are gonna be like, "What the freak, dude?" Grodd Crovey, like. That's one of the best, always the best ever. I haven't played it very much, so I can come back to that and let you guys know. But funny story actually. Grodd Crovey, Call of Duty Zombie map helped me look very smart in history class. There's my sophomore year. my sophomore year, we're talking about kind of the war that happened there. But like before we even got into the subject, he like I forgot what the war was called, but he's like, do you know what happened at I think it like the place was called Grove Provi, like where everything happened.
Mhm.
But he's like, do you know like what happened here? And this was right when the map was about to release. And so I was watching all these videos about like what happened there and like the Easter eggs that could be and everything. So I raised my hand confidently and just started spitting out this information about Grove Grovey and like everything that happened and all that. And he like looks at me, he's like, "Holy crap! Like, how'd you know that?"
But then you say, yeah, there's also like a dragon who comes down and like tries to kill you, and he goes, wait, wait, wait,
He's
wait,
like,
wait,
"Wait."
yo, what?
But this it wasn't released just yet though. That was the thing.
Uh,
But I could make a funny joke like that. But I just told him like, yeah, Call of Duty Zombies. Like, and he's like, huh? He's like, oh, okay. And some people like laughed in the back. Like some people knew I was talking about something or not. But I just felt like top G, bro. Like, yeah, like like who says gaming isn't like this is like you aren't smart when you game. Like, what's up then? Like, I know what's up.
oh,
I was the top
what's
scorer,
up?
top scorer in the whole class after that, in that subject. So get off me, come on.
Yeah, off me, cuz. I ain't gonna lie, we missed a good map, bro. We missed a good map.
What did we
We
miss?
missed Ascension, bro.
I was looking at that. Ascension's a good one.
Uh,
That one's a
we
great
missed
one.
Ascension.
That
And
one's a great one.
five.
Five's a great one. But if I'm picking a top five, like that's
I
my
love
that's
my
that's my
maps.
top five though. Like that's like my it's like if you had to go back and forth, like that's what I'm good
Right.
with mine. So in the comments, guys, just let us know which one you would if you had to play one all the way through one of our lists. Who has the the pick? Like who has the best pick? So
Who has the best pick?
just let us know.
Recently, I mean, I'd say it's me just because, like, we got OG, we got Walking the Dogs, but then you got Origins, and you got good maps. We both have good maps, honestly.
So yeah, I'm wondering what the people think. So let me hear. If you played Call of Duty, let us know what you think.
Let us know what you think.
But we're gonna wrap it up there. Again, thank you again for listening, and make sure you follow so you don't miss a episode. We love doing this. We love just kind of talking and doing our own thing. So make sure you guys follow along. Let us know what you guys want to like hear or what we need to draft next. So yeah. Anything else, Tig?
And then I just wanted to add a couple more things. Also, check out YouTube because we are also trying to start some channels. So if you ever are on YouTube, you can check out Tegan or you can check out Jaden's channel,
Yes, sir.
the one that he'll be making soon. So yeah, that's it.
W. Well, awesome. Well, thank you again for watching or even listening wherever you are, and I hope you guys have a great day.
Mm-hmm.
Deuces.
Deuces.